Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Lee Kang-in measuring up his opponents. Not many would dare to look him back in the eye.
Well, he's impressed, Peter, with a run of performances that has exhibited his game as a creative hub. Everything this team does has his stamp on it, and his midfield prowess.
Rodri. Mateus. Davids does really well to win the ball there. The ball's gone. Oh, what has happened here? Szoboszlai. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He might be in here! Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Soboslai! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Knocks it into space. No, couldn't quite catch up to that.
Well, a few of his...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. And back to the keeper they go. Livakovic, the great organiser of defence. Balde. And it's Forlan. And this is Cavani. Cavani finds himself offside. Xavi Alonso. And here's Cavani. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Wriggles his way through. That's a good run he's making there. Mateus. Now the ball. And the finish! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Irwin. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And Batistuta! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Batistuta. Soboslai. He's in a great position here. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. Mateus with the... Oh, good effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's burst through. And that's a nicely shaped ball.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The message is clear. None shall pass. And he's worked it through. There's the shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ball's gone out of play. Rodri, and that has left him in a heap. And that will be it. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Villa. Dembele. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Well, there's the clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. Saint-Maximin. Now it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Gerrard can clear it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Livakovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Dembele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this is Owen. Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. And this is Owen. Owen. That is good alertness. Saint-Maximin. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the cross comes in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated.
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that should get the job done.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now he's running away. Saint-Maximin! What? That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
He's having a pop! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's having a shot! Against the crossbar. He's had a shot! Now it's Cavani. No, again there's no way through. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin going forward. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is dashing away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Great corner. And he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Played into space. He's gone for goal. Oh, cracking effort.
McAllister certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Now it's Owen. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Shevchenko. And no, that was never going to make it. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. Shawlinton. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently not. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries from a long way out. This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance. McAllister! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh, good ball. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Threads one in. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Half-time getting close now. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Owen. Owen! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Szoboszlai. Guardiol.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Timber. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Timber's cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And a shot! Deftly away. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
It's Gerrard! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gerrard. It's an early cross. That's a little off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Adams wins the duel this time. Up towards the front line. Gerrard. Can he get it through? Owen wants to run onto this.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko chasing after it. I think we're just about done here. Shorlinton. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.